I definitely actually, now that I'm looking at this, that open way supplier is pretty much the perfect addition to Stranger's list with all the attack triggers going on. Being able to like plop down a stranger, like especially like a Grodov stranger or a Makar stranger, is so insane.
Yeah.
With the killer on it.
Just give it killer, yeah. All right, gonna start off with that open way supplier. It feels weird to say, but yeah, I already had 4 power here on the play with a with an elf here, gonna get up there, and then AlexFiero on that Houndmaster with that quick draw and Valor. No second unit right now, but AlexFiero does have Aurelian supplier and Jack in hand.
There is a Corendon merchant here that should have killer, so that can deal with something from the opposing board.
AlexFiero going to torch one of those open way suppliers. Ooh, also a Verret too. Gotta love Verret, man. Oh, killer also works really well with Verret. Get that yep. 2 mastery.
and that actually fit perfectly, like killing the 2/1 off with the
sure did.
With the 2/3.
Couldn't have drawn that one up better. And then going to go get a baby Vara off of the Corendon merchant here. Jack going to hit the board for Alex though.
We have seen that Alex's deck can run through the Vara though, so
yeah. Alex didn't have any trouble with 3 Varas last time, and that Jack was brutal there.
Yeah, man, for
just
sure.
Tossing in a power to just murder 2 of the units on TDK's side. But no way to get through this Vara right now. You can draw a card off the supplier and draw a Houndmaster and a Blazing Salvo. So that Blazing Salvo will be able to get through the Vara next turn.
Yeah.
Ooh boy, good old Traver's Farm. Look at this. The Stranger Sight. You don't see it that often, but reunite, draw a stranger of your choice from your deck. Stranger's Mask. A unit becomes a stranger, and give one of your units in each with that type +1/+1.
Yeah, the classic getting the Grodov stranger.
I think we saw in a previous game, going to pair up Salvo with another card, Seer in this case, to take care of the Vara, and then play out that Houndmaster. And now, AlexFiero is going to turn it on, going to attack that farm. Nothing TempestDragonKing can do about it, because thanks to that Houndmaster, 4/4 coming through as well.
Ooh, so lucky to get the power there on the top deck.
Grodov Stranger. Perfect timing for that 6 power. Now 6/6. All right, AlexFiero hit Malaga Amphitheater here. So how does that change things?
That's actually not bad. That can exhaust TempestDragonKing's board. That's actually not looking too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
does TempestDragonKing have the malediction in the market?
Does not. Express Route, Pull into Nightmares, Vara's Choice, and Strange Navigator. Yeah, this is unfortunately what happens when you can't answer that Houndmaster. Those 4/4 start building up real fast.
Yep. Oh, malediction would have been such a blowout right now.
Malediction would have been good, but not there. Send an agent also in hand. So TDK doing a decent job here of stabilizing.
Yeah, there's still the merchant with killer. So
yeah, you got the merchant with killer. You got another merchant plus send an agent this turn. You go into the market for a pull into nightmares. These also keep their killer abilities, so like you could get back Vara if you want. You can also get back your Verret with killer. I'm not sure that's relevant here, but that is a nice synergy too. You can kill her, and then you can get it back. Kill her again.
I don't think there were any strangers so far that had killer. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting this.
Yeah, you kind of have to. It kind of forces TempestDragonKing's hand. Would have liked to do it during combat, but can't do that obviously with the slow. So
yeah, because the key thing for Alex to get through the Varas was, of course, to not let the Vara get the buff proc.
Now, slow doesn't really matter that much here. Obviously, it'll slow TDK down, but has enough power to cast both of these regardless. Another copy of Jack. Going to discard a third copy of Jack. It's going to take care of 2 of the units and now make another Hound. And that damage to the Vara is going to mean that Vara is going to have to block. And you're going to have to die, unfortunately, for TempestDragonKing. Second copy of Send an Agent.
That's pretty good.
But first, we're going to attack with a Grodov Stranger.
I would imagine that... Oh, and the Banish. That all fits, actually. That is so good.
Yeah.
Because I would imagine you just leave... do you just leave one of the 4/4s?
Potentially. What is this Jack doing anything here other than being a 2/3?
Well,
Yeah,
it gets the
troves.
treasure trove.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you have to take care of that. And then you have to take care of the... We're going to leave the Houndmaster.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Okay, yeah, because of course you can't trigger the Houndmaster.
Right,
now.
you still need the tandem. All right, Caleb's Persuader, the draw.
Oh. Okay, he is actually mega saved by leaving the Houndmaster now.
Wow. Okay, gonna attack with Grodov Stranger again.
Yeah, he needs to find an answer because an attack from the Houndmaster is lethal. Does he have an answer in the market?
See, gonna go grab an express route. That'll do it. That will do it. That's gonna take care of that. But AlexFiero has direct damage. Ooh, a Fire Etchings, but no unit to exhaust.
Oof.
So you gotta hold on to that.
That's rough.
But TDK has to end this game soon because AlexFiero has plenty of draws that kill TDK on the spot.
Yeah.
It'll put AlexFiero down to 9. Follow up with a Tokas. Oh no, a Fire Sigil, the draw for AlexFiero. 2 Fire Sigils and a Fire Etchings. Brutal. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Congrats to TempestDragonKing. Basically had 1 turn to deal with it and did. And how about that turn? What was it? Had 7 power and had 3 removal spells that added up to exactly 7 cost.
And the choice to leave the Houndmaster alive.
Yeah, to leave the Houndmaster, yeah. If it was 1 power off or 1 unit off, that would have been a different game. But, yeah. Sometimes that's why we love the game. It comes down to the tiniest margins.
Yep.
Alright, so TDK is going to take that first one. That's funny because TDK gets the win there, but watching that game, I felt like AlexFiero was had control for a lot of that game.
Oh yeah, this was 100% just a case of the stabilizing on time, just on time, and edging out the win. Yeah.
All right, AlexFiero keeping 3 power, Power Cell, Torch, Endra, and Amphitheater. TDK keeping Open Way Supplier, Xenon Blueprints, and Determined Stranger. AlexFiero, importantly, on the play as well here. Our number 7 player.
Yeah, that'll help him quite a bit.
Reminder, players, you only have to hold for the first game. You're welcome to just start games 2 and 3 as soon as you're ready, so no worries about that. Yes, you are, friend. All right, TDK's hand, a little slow, especially on the draw, but Tokas is pretty good against aggro decks.
Yeah, I like this for sure.
We're going to see that Power Cell.
The Open Way Supply can hit so many good things. And the Tokas just shuts down the attacks.
Yeah, Endra's a pretty good response to Open Way Supplier, though.
True.
Just sort of a free kill. You're going to play that unit anyway and just kind of get to kill your 2-drop for free.
Okay, this is a pretty hot start from Alex,
Yeah,
I must admit.
sure is. Pretty wide board. Now, Tokas answers the board as it sits, but AlexFiero, of course, has ways to back it up. You got another Endra, you got a Blazing Salvo, you got a Torch, so plenty of ways to get through this Tokos, but most of these, do all of these require you to lose a unit is the question. I guess not. You can Endra Blazing Salvo? No, you don't. Yes, you do. Yeah. Power Burst. Endra Power Burst Blazing Salvo will do it. Or Torch, but I assume Blazing Salvo. Oh, you get the power back. I'm sorry. I forget. You get the power. You don't even need it because you get the power back from the Endra. Sorry. Of course, that's why that card's so good.
Okay, yeah, this might be a bit rough for TDK.
Yeah. That was a very fast start from Alex here.
Yeah.
And unlike the Tamaris and Hailstorm and other decks we've seen, TDK's removal is a little more point and click and a little less wipe a wide small board.
I'm very surprised there's no Malediction in the market or something like that.
Mm-hmm. We've seen how powerful those effects have been tonight and really missing it here. Wow, look at this.
Oh.
Endra off the top. Wow.
Oh, and the slow. Oh, wow. Oh, he's not going for the slow. Okay.
No, just going for the maneuver. Just end the game as soon as possible here. Why not get some power back while we're at it?
Oh, that gives the mastery. Does he have the torch in hand?
It does the seer. Oh my goodness. Wow, well played, AlexFiero. That was pretty impressive.
I didn't realize there was an Endra on 2 already.
Yeah, I missed that as well. Yeah, Endra's pretty good. Turns out, Endra's a good card. In case you've forgotten in the last 9 months, whenever that changed. More than that, probably a year now.
Yeah, quite a while back.
I still like this Strangers build. It's pretty cool.
I like that it's Xenon. Yeah. All my success ever comes from Xenon mid-range, so.
All right. Game 3. This is an important game, too, because the winner of this will go to 3-2. We don't know the tiebreakers ahead of time, but loser is definitely out. Winner will have to check their tiebreakers.
Assuming Alex doesn't have such a hot start as last game, this is looking pretty okay for TDK.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
All right, gonna get that far down on 2. That is pretty good. Also, being on the play helps. We've got Toto Pioneer, we've got Endra, Power Cell, Jack. So another good hand for AlexFiero. Probably not as blistering fast as last game, but another good hand. Also, obviously, play draw changed here on this one, so that's gonna change things a little bit. Houndmaster as well. AlexFiero just packing their deck full of the most efficient, fast 2 and 3 drops in the game right now. Power burst up to efficient. 4. Oh, wow. Look at that. Power burst up to 4 so that you can jack and then use your sigil instead to blow up. That's nice. Nice play there. Good 2 for 1.
I'm loving how efficiently the Pioneer is getting procced in this deck.
Yeah, TDK going to take care of the jack, which you have to do, but that is going to take TDK's full turn to do that.
Yeah, that blowout was insane.
Yeah. It's going to be tough to come back from for sure. And now the slow is going to hit here. Thankfully for TDK, has a redundant copy of Magar Stranger, so it doesn't really matter.
I feel like it would hit the farm either way because the cards, it requires an extra power drop or power hit.
It's true. It is also the only one that can be cast right now. It's kind of remarkable how much Alex has been able to do with such little power. You know, the power burst, of course, helps, but just think about being able to basically keep playing out units, been able to disrupt TDK's hand, 2 for 1 with Jack, all on tiny amounts of power spent.
And this is what this deck is trying to do, right? This is the power that was found with the Malaga Amphitheater, and similar effects, like how efficiently this deck is proccing Toto Pioneer. And the extra power coming out from Endra. I think so far Endra has proven its slot for me tonight. Wait, how exactly? Oh, right. I know. I get it. I was gonna say I was surprised that you don't get power from Endra hitting the opponent's face from the amphitheater, but of
Mm.
course it's the Shavka song dealing the damage.
Right, right. That's a good point. Yeah, it's only the unit hitting it, and it's actually the song that's doing the damage. That's good to know, though. That's definitely something that I would I would mess up without reading it carefully.
I mean, I was surprised just now that that's what happened. It looks like it's just all fitting perfectly again for Alex, just like the perfect amount of like damage from the
Yeah,
Shavka song exactly when he needs it.
yeah. No, this definitely seems like a good matchup for Alex. Things have been going very well. I think TDK in game one was very fortunate to have play out, and strategic credit to them for playing it out well, navigating the difficult matchup and being able to take that first one. But it just seems like these fast draws from Alex are just so hard. I mean, they're on 3 power. They've been at
Yeah.
3 power this whole game, and have just been been able to completely do everything they've wanted.
Yeah, I definitely think if TDK was to run this deck back again in another tournament, they would definitely be running some form of malediction
Yeah,
type effect.
yeah, agreed. Yeah, as you mentioned, Amphitheater, it's pretty powerful. You look at a 3 cost site. I mean, obviously, people knew this was good from the beginning, but you do look at that 3 cost site and you say, yeah, does an aggro deck want to spend 3 to play a site? Well, I guess Yetis does. I guess that's already been proven, but yeah, it does give you that benefit. Being able to replenish your power when it hits is pretty important.
Yeah, I think the key point is like, does it want to be, or does an aggro deck want to be playing a site on turn 3? Probably not.
Right.
But does an aggro deck want to be playing a site that gives you massive value,
Yep.
plus being able to still follow up with a unit on the same turn?
Yeah,
That's just
exactly.